Big data. In order to understand big data, first we need to know what is data. The quantities, character, or symbol on which operations are performed by a computer, which may be stored and transmitted in the form of electric signal and recorded on magnetic, optical, or mechanical recording media. So, big data is a term used to describe a collection of data that is huge in volume and yet growing exponentially with time. In short, such data is so large and complex that none of the traditional data management tools are able to store it or process it efficiently. Big data could be found in three forms: structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. First, structured data is any data that can be stored, accessed, and processed in the form of fixed format. For example, data stored in any database. Second, semi-structured data can contain both of structured data and unstructured data. Third, unstructured data is any data with unknown form of classification of the structure. Big data has some characteristics which are volume, variety, and velocity. Volume refers to the size of big data itself. Variety refers to heterogeneous sources and the nature of data. Meanwhile, the term velocity refers to the speed of generation of data. There are some benefits of this big data processing. First, business can utilize outside intelligence while taking decisions. Access to social data from search engines and sites like Facebook, Twitter are enabling organizations to fine-tune their business strategies. Second, improve customer service. Traditional customer feedback systems are getting replaced by new systems designed with big data technologies. However, there are some of disadvantages of this technology. The main disadvantages is data quality issues. Before we can use big data for analysis, data scientists need to ensure that the information they are using is accurate, relevant, and in the proper format for analysis. Internet of Things. The Internet of Things, or IoT, is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machine, objects, animals, or people that are provided with unique identifier (UIDs) and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human-to-human or human-to-computer interaction. How it works. An IoT ecosystem consists of web-enabled smart devices that use embedded systems such as processor, sensor, and communication hardware to collect, send, and act on the data acquired from their environment. IoT devices share the sensor data they collect by connecting to an IoT gateway where data is either sent to the cloud to be analyzed or analyzed locally. Sometimes, these devices communicate with other related devices and act on the information they get from one another. There are some advantages of IoT. First, ability to access information from anywhere at any time on any device. Second, improved communication between connected electronic devices. And the last one, automating tasks helping to improve the quality of business service and reducing the need for human intervention. Nevertheless, there are some disadvantages of IoT. The first one is the number of connected devices increase and more information is shared between devices. The potential that a hacker could steal confidential information also increase. Second, if there is a bug in the system, it is likely that every connected device will become corrupt. And the last one, since there is no international standard of compatibility for IoT, it is difficult for devices from different manufacturers to communicate with each other.
Problems like this will most likely to happen if we do not have CyberSecurity. What is a CyberSecurity? It is a software that is designed to protect our computers. The scale of cyber threat is increasing, and that's why it is important for us to have cybersecurity such as antivirus, which is very easy for us to install in our computers that can prevent us from the hackers around the world.
In today's world, robots serve people as first responders, companions, and problem solvers, and you find them in various places, from the operating table to the bottom of the ocean to the living room and kitchen. Advances in artificial intelligence allow robots to perfect important functions beyond human capabilities. So here, check out 3 of the many ways robots are changing the world, technology, and life as we know it. So firstly, robots in healthcare. The world population over the age of 60 has tripled in the last 50 years according to the United Nations. And this trend will have a major impact on the home care sector because the older population desires to stay in their homes and not in assisted care facilities. So effectively designed robots can help make this demand a safer and more sustainable option. Efficiency is critical in healthcare, and robots have already been used in over 20,000 surgeries. So surgical robots like the Da Vinci surgical systems are great examples of cutting-edge robotic technology for healthcare purposes. And the technology aids in surgeries that necessitate precise, small incisions, giving surgeons better control over the products and work more accurately. Robots in education. There is already a blurred line between the classroom setting and individual learning settings. A single teacher doesn't have the capability to meet the needs of personalized learning for every student in a classroom. This is where computer-based learning comes into play, because it does not replace the teacher but allows students to learn at their own pace. Robots will continue to boost personalized learning. The humanoid robot NOA works to form bonds with students and comes with senses of natural interactions, from listening, speaking, moving, and connecting with students. So finally, how robots will change the world in the future? Robotic technology is continually evolving. Today, robots of all types are being designed to reduce workload, complement human skill sets, and enable professionals to focus on more important activities. Robots are meant to make human life easier and offer a more comfortable future. As technology advances and become more affordable, I expect to see more changes and more industries embracing robots and all they can do to boost our standard of living.
As the world becomes more and more advanced, the idea of automation, in which the independence of human intervention has become more and more realistic and desirable. So as one of the top technologies today, what is robot automation? This concept of automation is nothing new. In fact, it has existed in ancient Greece. The people there believed that this particular god, in which he is the god of blacksmith and things that involve in metal, had the ability to make mechanical servants. A very similar concept to robots and to our idea of automation today. The Arabs, Al-Jazari in particular, made not one, not two, but several automated devices. He made an automated peacock using hydropower, an automated gate, which were also powered by water. But probably the most notable work of his is the water clock. Hence the idea of automation is not new nor groundbreaking. It has existed in several millennia, but the concept only saw full potential today due to technology. Speaking of potential, why robots and automation are paid attention by many people, ranging from babushkas to tycoons. Well, because of its ability to change our future. If you look at today's technology, some of it requires significant human attention, even the mundane tasks, which for me will waste the potential of a human. There are more things to do that requires human ability that will change us as a whole. Such mundane tasks are sweeping the floor, taking out the trash, or cleaning the toilet, basically daily chores. Robots such as Roombas have existed for quite a time. Although it does not represent a robot that we had in our mind, but it certainly fit the criteria of a robot, which is automated and get the job done without human intervention. Can you imagine a world where humans use 100% of its potential instead of giving around 60% of their energy doing mundane tasks? Maybe we have flying self-driving cars, an automated trash system, or even depend 100% on renewable energy. That with automation secures that future.